One afternoon, with my grandmother in the field, she said words I'll never forget. Son, 20 years back, we were harvesting double of what we harvested today. I'm afraid in future you'll have no food from this land to feed your children. So please, go to school, study hard, and go get a good employment. So I went to school, studied agribusiness, and came back to the community with one idea, that whatever the farmer wastes, we're gonna make good use of it. And in 2015, February, Safi Organics was registered as a company to provide soil amendments to the farmers.
One of the biggest challenges smallholder farmers in Africa face is high cost of farm inputs, especially fertilizers. This is because most of these fertilizers are either imported or produced in centralized factories and then transported to rural areas.
The smallholder farmers are not in a position to afford those high prices or to pay those high prices. So what do? They go for the cheapest of the fertilizers that they can find in the market. And some of these fertilizers lead to the acidification of their land, leading to reduced yields, making these farmers food insecure.
In Mwea, central Kenya, Safi Organics is addressing this challenge by locally producing low-cost organic fertilizers sourced from rice husks.
Most of the fertilizers are produced as a one-fit-all kind of fertilizer. With Safi Organics technology, we are able to produce a fertilizer that can be tailor-made for a specific soil. Before planting, we have the soil amender. It rectifies or remedies acidified soils. After we have added the amender, we come in and now during planting, we add Safi planting fertilizer. From there, when the plant, for example, if it's maize, when it is knee-high, we add what you call the top dressing fertilizer. Finally, we have the Safi foliar fertilizer. Safi foliar fertilizer is a well-balanced liquid fertilizer that we use during the vegetative growth of the plant. Our product has a capacity to hold 10 times its own weight in terms of water. So that means the farmer is able to save on the amount of water needed for irrigation, all needed in his farm.
Apart from these assortments of fertilizers, Safi Organics also supports farmers with tailor-made services to improve their yield.
We have two services. Service number one is the soil testing service to help farmers determine what they need for their soil. Number two, we have what we call Ukulima Safi Consultancy. We'll provide you with an agronomist. Our agronomist will work with you from day one to the day that you'll harvest.
What I normally do is I test their soil. After I analyze the result with the farmer. We see his soil propositions. If the soil is much acidic or has a low organic matter, we recommend the best fertilizer for their crops.
Through these services and products, farmers are generating up to a 30% increase in their yield, which is a step in the right direction in addressing Samuel's grandmother's fears.
Shamba yangu ilikuwa na chumvi. Kupata hii mbolea, kakunja nikaweka shamba yangu, ikamalisha chumvi. Nilikuwa nikitumia hizo fertilizer ingine, nilikuwa nimekipata mapato ya gunia 8. Sasa natoa kama 10, 12, 15.
Hapo bereni wakati nilikuwa napanda mahindi, ilikuwa inakaa kidogo na ilikuwa inatani karayeru. Sasa wakati walikuja wakanipimia mchanga ikaonekana iko na acidic, wakanipe borea, tukatengeneza mchanga. Sasa nikaanza kulima kutumia hiyo borea yao. Wakati nilikuwa natumia hii fertilizer zingine, nilikuwa natoa nusu gunia ya mahindi. Sasa wakati nilianzia kutumia hii organic fertilizer, kama hapa natoa gunia 4. za mahindi.
By producing the fertilizers locally, Safi Organics are not only empowering the farmers, but also providing job opportunities to the youth in the local communities.
Currently, we are working with over 60 youths who are in the correction and the conversion process, because we believe that the youth are key and can achieve and can be more innovative.
It has been a good experience to be here, to meet senior research fellows through the partners that we do have, to get more experience through workshops, and that have contributed immensely in building my capacity in quality assurance field.
In the coming days, we will be setting up 2 other production facilities in the course of this year. And in 3 years, we believe with about 20 production facilities in the country, we will be in a position to supply the country with the organic fertilizer it needs. If my grandmother was alive today, I believe she would be proud of me, because though I didn't go to look for employment, I've created the employment for others. And one thing that she really valued is service to the community. So I'm 100% sure she'll just be like, this is my son.